Crazy Crab in the house. And today, let's go ahead and check up any Star Wars news to talk about. Haven't talked about that lately. So let's just go ahead and click Star Wars and see what we have here. Um, Star Wars boss.
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Has only begun beyond the blue horizon lies the rise.
Okay, so as we know, a 3-year extension from the Star Wars boss, Kathleen Kennedy. Fate announced after fan boycott. This sounds like a juicy one. Let's look at this article here from Daily Express. So, and then I'll kind of talk about the news here, which is obviously not good news. I don't know anyone who thinks this is good news except for the um, politically correct, kiss ups who don't know what a good movie looks like. Star Wars 9, Kathleen Kennedy fate announced after fan boycott. Is she staying or going? So Star Wars boycotters, that's is that what like we're called? We're called boycotters? That's fine. Angry at Kathleen Kennedy after The Last Jedi. Just found out her future as Disney deals with what one fan called a death blow. The report also suggested that Ryan Johnson's trilogy is in doubt. That's what I like to hear. That is definitely what I like to hear. I've never seen this picture before. It's kind of a cool picture if you just take away her. December 2017 should have been a triumphant moment for Disney and Lucasfilm. Yes, should have been. The Last Jedi was one of the most highly anticipated movies in Hollywood history. Should have cemented Star Wars as the ultimate film franchise. Okay. Instead, many fans were horrified at Ryan Johnson's treatment of iconic and legacy characters, storylines, and started a backlash, which became a boycott. The movie still took 1.3 billion globally, far short of The Force Awakens, and was followed by the unbelievable box office disaster known as Solo, a Star Wars story. Many fans laid the blame at the feet of Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy. And obviously, I'm one of them, although for The Last Jedi, I blame Ryan Johnson more, although she's the one that hired him. And she's the one who's ultimately responsible for everything in Star Wars. But yeah, Ryan Johnson was really the one who was given control of that movie and went and made a crap movie. He could have still, put in Kathleen Kennedy's little political agenda stuff and still made a good movie. It is possible. The Force Awakens had a lot of that stuff, the politically correct stuff, but it was a much better movie. Not that it was great, but it was much better than The Last Jedi, in my opinion. Moving on. Reports spread over the summer that Disney boss Bob Iger was holding crisis talks and Kennedy's fate would be announced in September. With the month nearly over, it seemed a false alarm, but the Hollywood Reporter just made an exclusive claim. Isn't it an exclusive claim, not a exclusive claim? Made a exclusive, unexclusive claim. It said Kathleen Kennedy has reignited. Oh gosh, don't even talk like that. The lead producer of Architect of Star Wars has renewed the contract to remain president of Lucasfilm for another 3 years. This is really bad news. Um, this is really bad news. We heard the rumors. We thought they were true. We thought she might be out. Rumors were a bunch of crap. They're not firing her, and in 3 years, maybe she'll retire, bow out gracefully. But she is not getting fired. You can just forget that. After what's happened, if this is what we get, a 3 year, okay, yeah, forget it. It's done. She's not leaving. This is Star Wars. This is Star Wars for the foreseeable future. So let's just accept it. The move is a vote of confidence. Stop it. Stop it with these freaking puns, okay? Stop it. Who took command of Lucasfilm after Disney's $4 billion acquisition from Georgie in 2012 and has overseen the relaunch of Star Wars, one of the most revered movie properties in cinematic history. Um, so yeah, uh, I'm afraid the boycott will be quite operational by the time episode 9 arrives. That's a nice line right there. I love that. That one's okay. This is terrible news. I foresee massive boycotting of future Star Wars movies. You call it what you want, just not going to see them. I'm not going to go see them. I'm going to wait for Ivan's version. Pretty simple. Going to watch YouTube videos. I still love Star Wars as a whole, but I don't love what it is now on an official level as far as what they're doing with the movies. I can't wait for Ivan's version of episode 8. It looks like it's going to be a pretty damn good movie, an enjoyable movie. You just take and you got to take Ryan Johnson's crap and just kind of manipulate it and twist it until it actually looks good, and that's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get a good movie. Um, these guys do have the ability to put very impressive shots and very impressive special effects on the screen, and we can take those very impressive shots and impressive special effects and twist them into a good movie. And that's what we're going to be doing from here on out, because these guys ain't making nothing good. I don't think. I mean, not that it's impossible. I mean, we can be positive about it and say, yes, they did come out with The Force Awakens and Rogue One at that point. Everything was basically fine in Star Wars. I kind of saw the direction it was going. I didn't like it, but I thought it was just some little seeds that they like to put in their movies. Some little modern day, little, basically SJW stuff that is not that big a deal and we can live with. Okay, I saw the Rogue One cast. It's like, okay, not one white man. Hey, I don't even care. I'm actually, that's fine because it makes it more Star Wars. People from all over the place. People look different. We got all kind. It's fine. Okay, I know why they're actually doing it, because they want the inclusiveness. They want to promote all that stuff, which I'm not saying is necessarily anything wrong with that, but the focus needs to be on making good movies. And since the movies were okay, and Rogue One I actually like and think is good, hey, then it's fine. Do whatever you want as long as the movies are good. The Last Jedi was not good. Solo, I think, had potential, but at the end of the day, I don't think it was good either. So they're just going in the wrong direction right now. And it was a good time to move her out, but they're not going to do that. So we're stuck with her for another 3 years. Hey, nothing much has changed. If they would have got rid of her and brought in someone who actually cared about Star Wars and someone who we felt confident could do a good job, that would have been a little bit of revitalization, and we would have been feeling like, hey, awesome. Maybe I'll go see episode 9. Maybe I'll go back because we want to go see the movies. We want to enjoy Star Wars. We don't want to, I mean, we don't want to have to re-edit completely every movie that comes out. I don't mind someone like Ivan fixing some of the stupid things and making a little better version. But The Last Jedi, he's not making a better version. He's making a different movie. He's making a completely different movie. That's not what I want. I don't want Star Wars movies to come out and then we have to completely flip flop the movie and make a brand new movie. I don't want that. I don't, I want a movie that's good as it is. And I see it, I was like, wow, awesome. If Ivan wants to come in and fix a few stupid things, because there are always going to be stupid things. Disney's got it. It's 2018. There's always going to be stupid things. That's just the way it is. But yeah, we really needed someone, and I don't care, female, male, black, white, Asian, Mexican, Native American, I don't care, as long as they, in their heart, care about Star Wars. Yes, they have to have a good business mind, and they have to have experience. They have to know how to run a big company, and they have to know how to hire the right people, all that. But they have to care about Star Wars. They don't have to be the massive, biggest fan ever like I was, and a lot of people were. But they have to care about Star Wars first and foremost. And she does not fit the bill. And we got her for another 3 years. Most people are not like completely pissed off and just cussing and throwing stuff, and I'm the same. I think that's just not how we're reacting, because getting used to it or getting numb to this, just stupid decision after stupid decision after stupid decision. Already not planning to go see episode 9. I'm not planning to really go see episode 9. I mean, I say it that way because I always think things can change when there's 2 years left. Now it's about a year left until it comes out. I always think to myself, hey, things can change. I don't want to make, set in stone a decision. But after this move, I don't really see it happening. I don't see it happening. I mean, I went to see Solo because I thought, okay, I want to see it. I want to do a review on it and help my YouTube channel. And I went to see it, and yeah, I did a review on it and haven't really talked about it since. So are we really, is it really that important to go see it? I don't know. Are we breaking down Solo and talking about Solo every day and saying, hey, blah, 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 blah? No, we're not. We're not talking about Solo. We could. Anyone wants to? Anyone wants me to make a video about Solo? Let me know. I'll make a video about Solo and break it down. But we're not doing that because it was kind of a stupid movie. I mean, it wasn't the worst movie. I know a lot of people liked it, and I respect that opinion because it was okay. And in fact, at times I thought it was going to be good. After the first 30, 45 minutes, I'm thinking, wow, this is going to be good. It didn't turn out that way to me because it went fan servicey over the top. So anyway, Kathleen Kennedy's here to stay. That's the situation we have. On a positive note, it's not impossible that good movies come out. Rogue One did come out. The Force Awakens did come out. They were both acceptable movies. And maybe another thing to keep in mind is maybe she's not going to have much control anymore. Maybe she's just there. I really wish I could, because when they talk out front and give us articles and stuff, it's all politically correct. It's all, Kathy's wonderful. It's all, made a little mistake here and there, and a little bit of fatigue, Star Wars fatigue, a bunch of crap. I would love to see behind the scenes the meetings that they were having with Kathleen Kennedy and Bob Iger and everyone there in that room, because when they're behind the scenes, they're not talking politically correct. They're talking truth. There's probably things like, what the F is this? How the F did this happen? And Kathleen Kennedy, oh, I can fix this. I can fix this. You can fix this? What the F did you do? We spent $4 billion. This freaking movie's going to lose money. Do you understand that? There were probably conversations like that. Things probably got heated in some room, but we didn't get to see that. All we get to see is the crap that they put out, and, everything's fine. They have to pretend everything's fine. Everything's not fine. Everything is not fine, and they know it, but they decided to go make this move anyway, probably because they didn't want to face the big shitstorm that they think would have happened if they would have fired her. Some people just don't have no guts. They just don't have guts. They don't want to look bad. Who cares how you look? You know who you are. Make the move and come out and be a man and say, hey, I let her go because she was not doing a good job with the company. It's that simple. Complete respect for her. She's a good businesswoman. She knows her stuff. You can make compliments and say, but at the end of the day, these last two movies have really gone downhill, and seems to have completely split the fan base. We want to get someone in here who's a little more knowledgeable on Star Wars. Hire another woman if you have to, but they should have hired someone else. So this is really tough news, tough pill to swallow, but we're just going to move on. Things are when things are completely horrible, things are completely horrible. It's like if your house blows up, your whole family dies, and then you go to work and they fire you. Are you going to start crying because you got fired? No. I mean, your day is effed as it is. Your life is effed as it is. It's done. So that's kind of this thing. Star Wars is screwed as it is. Okay. They could have tried to fix it. They're not trying to fix it. That's where we're at. Things are going to suck for a while longer. We're going to stick with Ivan in this. We're going to wait for his cuts. We're going to have a new canon. And that's the things I'm going to talk about. We're going to read books. We're going to go in different directions. But the main official Star Wars stuff is going to be garbage for a while longer, I assume. Not impossible that they can make a good movie, but this particular trilogy that they're on now is over. So we're just going to have to wait. When they start coming out with different, standalone films, maybe there's some hope there, but even then, do we want to go support this company? I don't really know. I don't think so. So this is it. Guys, sorry for talking too long. Y'all have a fantastic evening, fantastic day. May the Force be with you. Bye-bye. See ya. Piece of shit film. I saw a piece of shit film.